Girl, it is so much going on, but I ain't got nothing to do with it.
It's a whole lot of going on. 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 It's Monday, and you know what that mean. If it ain't about me, then I'm a kiki. First on the docket, and I'ma talk shit. Got my sugar, honey, iced tea. Do you wanna sip now? Period. I said what I said. Now move along, bitch, before you get red. P.O.P. You can't stick with me. Come on, girls, let's get
Messy Monday.
Oh shit.
Monday.
Whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on.
Hey creeps, and welcome back to Messy Monday. As you already know, you can't sit with me unless you are P.O.P. and that is pretty on purpose. How you doing? Alright, now we back with another week of mess. But before we start, I have to give a shout out to my friend, and that is Chloe.
Bitch.
Chloe, thank you so much for having my post notifications on. You were the first to comment on my tweet, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being supportive and always active. So I just want you to know that I see you supporting me, and now it's my time to support you. And with that said,
hey, bitch.
Alright, now that we got all that out the way, it's time to get into the shit, and that is the sugar honey iced tea, because you girls love the shit. Let's get into it. First for the sugar honey iced tea, we have Jeffree Star. Now baby, let me tell you, I'm sick. I'm gonna cry. So, Jeffree Star, we all know that he is known for the racist comments that he made. Look, I'm trying to drag his name so the man can leave him alone and come to me. Jeffree Star was known for some of the racial comments or slurs that he said, and people attacked him about it. He had got his hair done by Jonathan, and I guess Jonathan got him in the loop of the black man. Jonathan! Hit me up! You wanna do my hair? Well, wait a minute. So, just recently, Jeffree Star had posted a picture with this big hands, strong arms wrapped around him, cradled, gripping, comfort, secured, held. Oh, I mean, Jeffree Star had posted a picture of him cradled with a man. It's the ass for me. I'm sorry, flat. Cradle me. Look, sir. Look, sir, cradle me. Look, sir. Look. My ass is palmable. This is what I call a palmable ass, and usually basketball and football players be wanting me, because if you can palm a basketball and palm a football, you can palm me. You can palm it. Okay, you know. Jeffree Star posted a picture of him and this man that was covered up, and you know, he was just saying, thank God for my blessings, or whatever the case may be, whoop, whoop, whoop. Now see me, I feel this just might be for show, to make people, you know, forget about the racist comments. So, I don't know. But then everybody wanted their FBI shit, and they found the man, and this is supposed to man, he's a professional basketball player overseas. Jesus. Dear Lord. It's me again. Just spoke to you last night. I'm here again. I see what you're doing for other people. Can you just shower down a little bit? Sprinkle? I mean, he ain't gotta be a professional basketball player. He could be a street ball. I even go for a retired one. Shaq, what's up? I'm just playing. Anyway, well, he has an overseas basketball player. I hope the guy wasn't DL or has a family, because, honey, if so, he is now outed. See, one thing about me, let me tell you something. DL men who are watching me, not ones with girlfriends, because I want to respect them, but the ones who are just on the low, single. One thing about me, I would never put you in the position to be outed. I would never. This isn't a dating show, so this is Messy Monday. I would never put you in the position to get outed. I would never tell your tea. I would never expose you. Hit me up. Well, if it ain't about, and then this picture, child, is very much giving me sleep paralysis. You just see that little dark, scary lady who just hops on you while you sleep and won't let you up. You be like, let me go. That's what that gave me. But anyway, if it ain't about me, let's keep keeping it. Okay. Next is the sugar honey iced tea. We have Money Yaya. Now, just last week, y'all remember Yaya had posted up saying that NBA YoungBoy is the only man for her, and that's the only man that she wants. Well, Jayda had posted up a tweet, you know, just in general statement that she was making, and then Yaya decided to come back around and comment on the tweet, trying to put herself in the same boat as Jayda. Now, her tweet has stated, crazy thing is, same ones calling me and Jayda dumb is the same females that want to be with the niggas and the same dudes that want to be the nigga. So I really don't give a fuck about nothing y'all talking about. Now, first of all, go back to school. That, I was confused reading this, but I got what you were saying. Oh, her daddy. Oh! Well, so what I want to say is, sis, y'all are not the same, okay? Just stop it right there. Y'all are not the same because first of all, sweetie, you stabbed a girl, okay? Second of all, I love NBA. I love him. I'm not gonna say nothing bad about him because I love NBA YoungBoy. But I gotta be real. He embarrassed you. He sits here, he posts random girls, all these other girls that he be dating with. He'll be with you this week, this girl next week, another girl that night, and another girl in the morning. Like, girl, come on now. I mean, I know he gave you a ring, called you his wife, and he gave you a little snippet in the song, but girl, let's be real about the situation, girl. If he really respects you and has love for you, then girl, he would not make you look like a puppet or a embarrassment in front of the world. I mean, I'm just being real. I love him, but you gotta keep it real. NBA YoungBoy, if you wanna be with her, get it together, nigga. But y'all are kind of the same a little bit because both y'all be getting embarrassed because, you know, little baby be saying he's single when Jayda saying she's not single, and then, you know, it's just a whole lot. But y'all are not the girl. They might be the same. Oh my God. Anyway, I can't tell a person who to love. You have to love who you want to love and be where you want to be because that's where you want to be there. And if that's what she wants to be, then that's what she wants to do. All right. Well, if it ain't about me, let's keep. Next case. Next for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have DDG versus Rubi Rose. Now, at this point, I'm tired of y'all two coming on MessyMONDAY. Like, just get the off our shit, okay? If y'all can't get it together, stay away from each other. We tired of hearing DDG whine. He's whining more than these bitter baby mamas and daddies. Like, and they ain't even got a kid in the situation. Like, you would think they had a child, and he upset. Now, anyway, let's get to it. You know, he my little nigga. I f with that little nigga, that little nigga. I f with him, but he been trying me lately, and I'm gonna just speak, okay? Anyway, whatever. Whatever Rubi Rose has done to this man, Rubi Rose, please tell us your formula because you got this boy just come by bladed, and we need to know the secret. So then he goes and he posts, I'm not fucking with no more females on Earth. I need a girl from Mars. And then he said clout is one hell of a drug. Now a fan decided to come in and say, you dropped Savannah for Rubi, so shaking my damn head. Then he goes and says, I told you I did that for video purposes only. I never actually went with Savannah. But just in your previous tweet, you said clout is a hell of a drug. So now I'm starting to think you and Rubi don't really go together. It's just y'all like keeping up this little immature drama for the cloud. Because if you didn't go with Savannah and we really thought you went with her, then you really don't go with Rubi. This is just the cloud. That is a hell of a drug. Okay, let's just follow me, camera. So then his little soft ass go up under the comments on the teen shade room and just said, I just want to be loved. I was the best nigga to her. I just want comforting. This one hurt. Just open my DMs, ladies. Nigga, what the fuck is your problem? Man, the f up. Where's your balls? Can they sag, please? Let the mother drop. I think it's your penis. I mean, bitch, uncut niggas stress me out. Untuck that bitch and let it be hard, okay? Be masculine. Look at me talking about be masculine. Zoe, you be masculine. But anyway, so that's what was going on. And then fans end up seeing both of them together at an ice cream shop. I guess they was having brunch or whatever. I don't know, a little side date. Child, that's why I tell you, I don't be believing this shit. These niggas just do this shit for clout. Clout is a hell of a drug. But make sure you go over to his OnlyFans and subscribe because he really wants to teach you guys how to make money on YouTube. Okay, great. Now, let's go to the next Sugar Honey Iced Tea, and that is with Zoe and Chris Styles. Now, Zoe and Chris Styles, they got this, I don't know what's going on with these two. I think Zoe really like him, and I think Chris is just fucking with Zoe's head, but Chris like that attention from Zoe, because men be liking when you gas them up. You feel me? But anyway, so, that's neither here nor there. So they went on live, and this is what was said.
I miss my baby.
Who, Queen? Oh, the son! Oh, the little boy!
I'm not gonna play with you. All right, when I see you, it's up.
Oh, you mean the little boy?
What's all the boys you miss? Huh?
DDG, he just don't fuck with me no more.
You fuck with DDG?
I didn't say that. I just said I missed it. Why are you?
Now, after they did all that, Zoe kind of already knew that DDG was gonna come up and want to say something because clout is a hell of a drug. And so then while he came up, he said, y'all gotta stop playing on my name. First of all, sis, have a seat, Happy Meal, okay? People be trying to act like they're a 4-course meal when they just a snack. Let's relax, okay? Relax. It was a JOKE. Nobody don't want to be a YOU, so STOP, your MESS, girl. Okay, so he said that, and then Zoe responded back with what he said, and it was just like, okay, go to the studio. Alright, but anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. Hopefully we get some videos with Chris Styles and Zoe, because that would be some bomb ass content, because they're both hilarious together and it just seems so organic and real. Alright, well, with that being said, if it ain't about me, man up, DDG. Next case. Next for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea is NBA YoungBoy versus Roddy Ricch and Fame. Now these two are separate incidents, but I'm just gonna put them together. Obviously something was going on. They must have been writing in the DMs or texting or something, and some words got exchanged, and this is what NBA YoungBoy came out and had to say.
Hey, you a bum, you go dig all 3 of your brothers up with your scary ass. You a stop running from me. I ain't in no competition with you. Stop writing me. You a you ain't no killer. You won't be like me. You write me all day. You a
And I'm just like, okay, you gonna dig up his family? Jesus Christ. Y'all have no sympathy or remorse for nothing. Digging up these folks' deceased relatives? My God, that's really something. But anyway, so then the boy came back and he said what he had to say.
Go help little brother out, bro. He angry, dog. He angry. Talking about dead pot and ain't like I'm on this about fat boy and that extra large coffin he got. You hear me? Or Professor X, how I push his half dead. You know? I'm not on this about that. All I said, I was saying more else. You drop it every time I drop. You know what I'm saying? Then you mad about it ain't my fault. All in my DM, we shared 2 out. Now all of a sudden I'm just then you fucking stop playing, man. You know the man. Hey, and I meant black women. I ain't mean to say. Yeah, I respect them, and I got mad love for them.
So now he talking about how he gonna dig up somebody he know. I'm like, Jesus.
I go double back. Hey, I go gonna try to double back and I go mama. You gonna try to mama? You a
Okay, I guess that's some street talk. I don't know all that. But it seems as though when you listen to both of them that they feel as though one is competing with the other, or somebody's copying who. I don't know, but child, they better get this shit together because both of y'all are street and I don't want nobody getting hurt. But anyway, it is what it is. Y'all do what you do, and yeah, well, that's that. If it ain't about me, let's keep. Now, with him and Roddy Ricch. So NBA YoungBoy had came out with his album cover, and when he posted it on his Instagram, I guess some of Roddy Ricch supporters decided to say, oh my God, you trying to copy Roddy Ricch. So you know how fans can make beef that ain't supposed to be beef. So then Roddy Ricch goes out, he says, there's only one Roddy. And I'm like, see, he done fed into the bullshit. Roddy could have just stayed quiet, or you could have just hit him up. Like, why would you even say that? So then, that's when NBA YoungBoy comes back and he says, Fame is a motherfucker. These niggas is stressing. Now, I guess that rubbed Roddy the wrong way, and then Roddy came back and he addressed that by saying, I've been with dudes, so don't make this about him. I'm just tired of all the comparing shit. Well, first of all, nigga, you the one that said that. Wasn't nobody trying to compare y'all. He just dropped an album cover. Fans got in your ear. You said there's only one Roddy. And what you thought the man was gonna say? He gonna come back and say something. Wasn't nobody comparing nothing. So then you said, what? You instigated it? Oh God, people always want to start a fight, and then when they start a fight, they want to say, oh, but I'm the victim, nigga. Shut the fuck up. I mean, I love you, Roddy. I do. I think your pen is amazing. I think your music is amazing, so I don't want none of the Roddy fans' company, but you kind of did start this one, friend. Just being real. Now, after all that was done, it just kind of died down. Nothing else was said, and people, I guess, let it go. I hope they fixed all this behind the scenes, and it is what it is. So, If it ain't about me, let's kiki. Next case. Well, that's all I got for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea. Let's get into this mess. First on the docket, we have P&B Rock versus Roddy. To be honest, I really never saw this beef coming, and I think it surprised everybody. So P&B Rock decided to go onto his Instagram, and he made a post, and it stated, all these little niggas' albums and tapes be sad as fuck. LOL, like all these little motherfuckers be sad and depressed. LOL, I can't listen to that shit. It makes me want to go and kill myself. Listening to these sad ass little boys. And then it keeps going, and it says, these are niggas y'all listen to. So I'm like, what the fuck? Sometimes that's how people express themselves. Music is created by the things that you go through, be it relationship, be it murder, sorry, sad to say, be it fights, be it the way he was raised, depression, whatever. That is that person. So if that's not your style of music, then don't listen to it. Why does it matter what type of music somebody else make? But anyway, let's keep going. So he also posted, like, even when I was down to my last down and out, LOL, I was happy that I went out and I got it. Never sitting around feeling sad and depressed. That's for suckers. New generation, I guess, LOL. Now, just because you got the strength and ability to get up and go out and get it, don't mean the next person has that same drive. It don't mean that they're less than you, they just don't have that same drive. So instead of you talking down on that person, how about you go and encourage that person, say, hey, I focus with your music, but I think you'll also do better if, you know, believe in yourself or whatever the case may be. I don't know what you need to say to him, but I feel this is a personal situation and something happened and you mad at Rod. So you saying what you saying because this is kind of weird how it came out of nowhere and you talking shit like this. And that brings us on down to Rod. Rod got hold to the situation. He posted these boomerangs on his page and I guess he was like, you know, this isn't enough. Let me go to my story and say something. This is what he said on his story.
On the internet, get twisted. See, I don't say nothing back to the other people. You know, those are regular people. They be acting like fans, just trying to be funny. I don't really say, but you rap, I ain't let you fuck niggas ass or get away with none of that. I'm on y'all. Man, I be chilling, man. I be laid back, cause you know the rap game. But don't be thinking this shit sweet. But that's just in general. You feel me? Real shit. Niggas ain't connected to reality no more. That's why they can't make reality music. You feel me? So that's why they be making all that dancing, gay ass around pop booty shaking music. You feel me? Keep me out that shit, man.
Rod Wave then decides to go live because he's like, bitch, I ain't gonna stop. I'm on your neck, nickel.
Now they talk about the other rap. And my deal talking about is pressure. Because you saying some and got all your people tagging me. So I said, I'll put an address on that so people can know you ain't talking about me.
Now, Rod, let's relax a little bit. Even when you was fussing, I didn't even get scared.
Man, let me tell you something, man. I know you love to come to Florida. From Pensacola, Miami, make this shit rough for you. A nigga make it rough for one of you. You tripping, bro. You gonna have to get with one of the ops or another rapper. You feel me? Or the police. You gonna have to pay $50,000-$60,000 in security every time you come to Florida.
You know, looks can be deceiving, but if you got that weight and you got that pull out there in Pensacola, Florida, then baby, you got that pull in Pensacola, Florida, but I don't know, child. I just feel like this is just unnecessary and they both need to just let it go. P&B, what was his last song? What was that P&B song? Oh, Selfish. I want you one of myself, I swear. Weren't you sad in that song too? Cause you said, well, wait a minute, what's going on? You was upset too. You know what? Anyway, at this point, I feel he just upset that the guy's kind of on the swag he was on. Anyway, so now P&B Rock come out and say what he gotta say.
Nigga, I ain't say shit about the making music for the trenches, making music for the hood. I do that. What the talking about? Think about what the niggas is saying. Like, nigga, Rod Wave is my son, nigga. He making music like me, nigga. Singing, trapping, rapping, I did that. I'm the one who started it. Like, anytime I say little boys, kids, if you feel like you're a little boy or a kid, then hey, so be it. You're a little boy, you're a little kid. It is what it is, nigga. Like, how the I'm talking to you? You fat as shit. You're not a little kid. You're not a little boy. And you're not getting treated like a little boy neither. I don't give 19, 18, 15, the wrong shit to P&B. It's up, nigga.
Child, at the end of the day, just make y'all music and shut the hell up, to be honest. Okay, this is just too much going on and I ain't got time for it. Anyway, alright, well, if it ain't about me, let's kiki. Next case. Next on the docket, we have FamousOcean versus Luh Kel. Now, I saw this coming and I didn't see this coming because I was like, okay, they doing good, they keeping to themselves, but they were still kind of very much public. I remember they just bought a house together, and I'm like, damn, these young ass kids bought a house. This is moving real fast, and they kind of just got together. It was like, what, the second or third month? I don't know. Anyway, out of nowhere, FamousOcean just started posting. I'm like, god damn, what is this about? What is this? Like, damn, is you tired of tweeting yet, bitch? You gotta cut your notifications off. I'm like, bitch, this is the alarm clock the way she tweeting. And then here come Kel, he right. I'm like, okay, you know what? Can y'all at this point text each other? We don't want to see all this. So reading the tweets, it seems as though she blaming him, he blaming her, and I'm like, who's the problem? Okay, who broke y'all up then? If you didn't do it and he didn't do it, who did it? I'm lost at this point. So when I started to dissect the tweets, I'm like, okay, it seems like he might have snuck around and did something behind her back, but she forgave him. But then he's like, a guy's only gonna treat you the way you act. And we all know that Ocean, she's her. She's gonna twerk on the camera, wear her girly clothes, be, you know, her outgoing self. When you get a boyfriend, you know, because they young, they don't get this. When you get a boyfriend, you can't do that single activity you was doing when you was single. But he also has to understand she's a rapper as well, and I guess that's her image. And they should have talked about all that kind of stuff before they got together. But how could you talk about it when he was over here trying to steal her from somebody? But guess what? The way you get somebody is how you lose them. I'm just saying, you know, she was going through her thing with Chris while you was over here creeping on the side, and then all of a sudden we wake up, blink our eyes, and she with you and Chris is gone. How that works, sir? But I don't know. Anyway, that ain't none of my business. I think they might end up getting back together. You know, her and Chris broke up a couple of times too and got back together. I just think they mad at each other, so we might see them back together maybe, you know, next month. We'll see. They talking to each other on the phone, trust me. If it ain't about me, let's keep. Next case. Next on the docket, we have Megan Thee Stallion. Child, everybody has been waiting on this, and I know I damn sure was. I'm like, come on, are you gonna tell us that he did it or no? Because at this point, we wanna know what the fuck going on. Megan decided to post a picture of her foot because she was tired of everybody asking like, okay, well, what's going on? How are you able to get in Cardi B's video and do all that stuff? And you just been out when you really shot. They said it was a glass and ain't nobody saying Tory really did it. So she posted that to shut everybody the fuck up. And then after she posted that, now everybody's like, oh. So after she posted that, out of nowhere, she made a tweet and she said, lie on me one more time, I'ma quit sparing you. Now in the video that I'm about to show you, she had mentioned that his publicists and people like that were going on vlogs, you know, making it seem like he is the one that didn't do it. And I guess that was frustrating her, like, you know what, you're lying.
Since y'all hoes so worried about it, yes, this nigga Tory shot me. You shot me. And you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying and shit. Even though he shot me, I tried to spare him. And y'all motherfuckers not sparing me. That's crazy. That's fucked up. I go through so much on a daily basis anyway. Then to have to get on the motherfucker where I'm just trying to make my music, do my shit, pop my shit like the bitch always been. And I'm trying to say, and y'all on the internet talking about, oh, I ain't get shot, we free Tory. That hell. He not in jail because I didn't tell the laws what happened as soon as it happened, and I should have.
Now, child, this is a whole lot of, because again, Tory has not came out and said his side of the story. So all we can go off right now is Megan and believe what Megan is saying. But like I always say, there's two sides to a story. Now, am I not believing her? That's not what I'm saying. I believe Megan. You were shot. You can't take that away. There should be no reason why a guy is that mad that he has to shoot you. Megan had done something, I would believe that his team would come out and speak about it and allow him to say, no, she's lying. So because you're just sitting here saying nothing, you know you're wrong. Now, after Megan had said all that, now people start coming out.
I'm the type of person, Megan is not violent. Megan is not an argumentative person. She's not finna sit. She's not finna sit and argue with no. She's not finna sit and just be, you know, just negative. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's preposterous. And under no circumstances should any man be, you know, accepted for shooting a black woman. Anyone. I wouldn't let nobody be talking. Man, Tory, you need to say something, bro. You need to, come on, man. Clear this. You need to say something, bro.
Now, for all these celebrities to come out and have her back like that, you know they're all in the same circle. They hear the same stuff. They know what's going on. So they gotta know what Megan's saying is probably 100% true. So I'm gonna just sit back and keep waiting for the final whatever. So I don't know, child. Woo, this is a whole lot. I just, ooh, mess. If it ain't about me, let's keep keeping this case. Next week, okay, we have Hughley versus and Cheaves. This was a key because Hughley is a mess. So allegedly, I guess Hughley had been saying some things about her because, you know, she supports Trump and all the other good stuff. So allegedly, she approached him and brought up some of the issues that he supposedly had with her. She goes to her Twitter and this is what she said happened when she ran into him. Then Hughley comes back and he says, no, this is not what happened. He said she came up to him real loud, aggressive, and, you know, his securities did what they were supposed to do. They came and they de-escalated the situation. and he was like, she didn't even have her mask on. And, you know, COVID is real, so he was... So while she was trying to embarrass him and say, why did he have his security do that? He said, well, I had my security de-escalate situation for the same reason you wear makeup. So people don't see the ugly. Jesus Christ. That, he asked him that.
Let me make something very clear. First of all, DL Hughley is a liar. I walked up to him because I wanted to check him. He put up a post, and on his post the other day, he was saying, you know, don't, you know, get so caught up in the hype that you disrespect the black woman, when he made his post about questioning Kamala Harris and whether or not she's black. But at the same time, this is the man that has posted me several times, right, in a disrespectful manner on his page. So I'm asking him, listen, if you say that about Kamala Harris, why do you use your platform to disrespect me? That's what the conversation was about. Because my thing is, we don't have to agree with each other politics, and your hate for Trump don't have nothing to do with me, bruh. Because at the end of the day, you can't say Angela Stanton King has done anything to harm black people. So now again, being a little man and can't stand up to your word and what really happened, you folded like a punk.
Which triggers Hughley come back and show her situations that she has been in. Ooh, child, that's so messy at this point. Y'all messy. And ooh. Now, after that, I guess it didn't sit right with her son, so her son decided to come out and voice what he had to say about Hughley.
I don't know if Miss LaDonna let you do a line of off them saggy Swiffer wet jets she called titties, or if Miss COVID-19 is still beating your ass all across stages all over America. But please keep my mama name out of them cigarette chewing, pretty buttery ass motherfucking teeth of yours, and stick to worrying about being a father to them nut ass kids. Your daughter is a depressed sex offender who stays strapped, and I'm not talking about a gun. Your son got Asperger's syndromes, and you want to talk about what the look good and don't look good. Meanwhile, you sitting here acting like you don't look in the motherfucking mirror and say Candyman 3 times. Your nut ass wife don't appear. You on stage going down like a Mary J. Blige song from COVID-19 you probably got from Swap and Spit with yet another cheap, low-rate hooker. Speaking of hookers and mistresses, I saw that you have a past with that really shook the table. Please tread lightly. You do not want no piece of me. You seen her acting like you were just a troll. Meanwhile, you got checked by a female in person and didn't say shit, but you was calling for security like you was Mariah Carey.
Child, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Y'all is carrying. This is the ghetto. Well, child, it is what it is. It said what was said. I hope they can get their situation fixed out, because this is black on black. We need to stay together. She got her views. You got your views. Let's just let it be, okay? It is what it is. Jeez. If it ain't about me, let's keep next case. Next week, okay? We have Aisha versus Lil Baby and Jayda. Now, Aisha, let me tell you something. I'm tired, sis, okay? You want your car, you want the tuition for the child's school paid, and you want a little money to help you eat your lobster sirloin and all that other stuff. We get it. Let's stop now, sis. Because the other day, you went live with your little wine, and I think you was in your feelings. Hold on, let me show you what you sound like. Oh, I think this gonna hurt. Hold on, let me see. Is this gonna hurt? Oh, this is gonna hurt. Well, she was like, little baby needs to pay me and my son our money. And I really want the car. And I think Jayda doesn't like me. And she's in his ear with all of the mess. And it's just, I don't know.
I wanted to beef with him or not be like the coolest friends. But our situation is kind of weird, okay? Because he, on top of how he may feel about how I kind of walked away from our situation, he also has a girlfriend that could possibly be in his ear that hates my guts too, no matter how cool she try and be. But she kind of hates my guts too because she feels like I humiliated her in the middle of our argument when the girl put up her personal information. I laughed at her and, we were in the middle of a fight. She posted stripper pictures of me. So it's like she was trying to hurt me. I was trying to hurt her. And, we both took low jabs. But, I got over it. Like, I don't know. I feel like she's mad at me because she feels like I humiliated her. And I feel like he's mad at me because I walked away. Men really have egos. Like, this walked away from me. Like, yeah. But at this point, I let her have him. I let him have her. I don't understand why we can't all be friends. So, to clear the air, I was not blowing him up to buy me a car. Or blowing him up, like, begging. Me and my son were in a position where our car really went bad and we needed that car that he had been promising us for 2 years that he, by the way, never gave to us.
Now, I was all for her at first. Like, I was all for you. I was rooting for you. But it's like, now, stop asking for a handout. If he's not doing it, do it yourself. Do it yourself, and now go to court and say, this is what needs to be done. This is what I want, and ask for what you need in the court. But do it yourself. If he ain't gonna get the car, fuck it. Go get your little Honda until you can get what you want. I know he promised you that car. He didn't give it to you, and you're saying he held it over your head, and he's making you gotta, because you stopped giving him the coon or whatever the case may be, so now he's mad, so he's gonna, fuck it. Let him be mad. Move on, sis. If your child can't go to that school that you really want him to go to, if you can't pay for it, then baby, he has to go to another school. If you can't eat lobster, shrimp, and all your fruits and vegetables, and sirloin, shrimp is cheap. Whatever you trying to eat every day, you just can't eat it, sis. You gotta live in the means of what you can live in. And I'm not fussing at her, but it's just, right now, it just sounds like you begging. And you saying he has to do everything. You're the mama too. You're the mama, friend. You the mama. Fuck him. Do it on your own. Just do it. Go to court. Get what you gotta get done and do it. So then little baby comes out and he posts this right here. And he says, I do for my kids because somebody in the thing had posted to him, like, well, why don't you get her a Honda, whatever the case may be. Woo, 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 woo. And it's just, right now, it's just like a lot of just unnecessary drama that's happening that need to happen. And then that's when Jayda comes out and she says what she says. She's like, I'm never gonna have to depend on no man. I'm gonna stack my own money and save my own money. So whenever anything goes down, I'm good. And that is true. If you with a man, don't depend on him for your life. Make your own money. And it just seems like Aisha is upset because the lifestyle she had is gone, and she's just, I don't want to say, she's mad about it. That it's gone. She was used to it, and she still wants to get the same type of, I guess, catering to that she got when she was with him, but you can't get that now. Y'all are broken up, girl. And yeah, you got the baby, but you can't keep using that baby as an excuse. Now it's time for you to step up and be that mama and do what you gotta do. And then go to court and let him do what he has to do. Period. it is what it is at this point. I'm tired of this situation. I'm tired of every time we wake up, it's she mad at Jayda. Jayda mad at her. Jayda just take care of the kid. Like Jayda said, Jayda's like, I like her children. I like her son, but she's making it difficult. Woo, we can't help you. Because at this point, y'all just babbling on the internet and it's stressing me out. Whew. Anyway, if it ain't about me, Aisha, find you some friends and a diary. Next case. Next one, okay? We have Monica versus Master P. So for those who don't know, Monica was in a relationship with C Murder, who is Master P's brother. Now, years have passed, he's still locked up, and allegedly he's locked up for a situation that happened, and it wasn't him, it was his friends who did it. Now, Monica ended up posting about C Murder getting out and Kim Kardashian having her back to help get him out, woo, woo, woo. Now, after she posted that, I guess it didn't sit too well with Master P because to him and his family has been helping trying to get his brother out for years.
You're convicted of a crime that somebody else commit because you're with the wrong people. And then the people that's with you, you call them the cut boys, that's who taking care of your business while you locked up, they on the streets, and they all turned on you. And you say nothing about it. You never made a record about them. You never wrote a book about them turning on you. He talked about my mom, my dad, the people that created him. He said that they didn't do nothing for him, which is a lie. And anybody that know me, I don't need to be pat on the back or nothing. Whatever I done for him. I done it out of love. My grandmother, she's not here right now. She's my angel. I know that, and she should be his angel. I've never heard him talk about her like that. But I know Kim Kardashian put out one tweet, and she is angel, which is crazy to me. But I appreciate it. Like I said, my brother is innocent, and I hope she can get him out. I want him to come home. I see where Monica, his ride or die. He just started talking back to her 7 months ago. And I know maybe it's prison talk, I know he's incarcerated, and I get that. But still, you have to have a heart for the people that really helped you.
Now, people got mad at him, and I understand where he's coming from because I've been in a situation like this. When people end up going to jail, it's like they get into this incarceration type of mindset. And even on the streets, they think like this. Like, your family could be there for you through all of it. Like, hey, come home, or I'm trying to help you, or we go through all that, and you like telling us, I got it, I got this, or we're getting abused trying to help you, or whatever the case may be. But then when one person comes and say, oh, I'm gonna help you, this person is like the God or your angel, and it's like, but we were here through all of it. From the beginning, we were here, and you're not even acknowledging that we were there. And so that's all he's saying is like, C Murder's not acknowledging his grandmother. He's not acknowledging him. He's not acknowledging his family. When these are the people who were there for you from day one. But then here comes Kim K, and here comes Monica out of nowhere. And now it's just like, there are these angels. There are these people who were there for you, and nobody was there. So it's like, that's a slap in the face to family. So then Monica gets that, and she gets upset about it, and she says what she has to say to Master P. Then he responds back, and honey, it was just a whole lot. Now, in the midst of all of that, Monica then comes out and says she was going to see C Murder while he was locked up, going to visitation, going to getting the phone calls here and there. And I'm just like, wait a minute, sis, you just told yourself you was married. You had a whole husband. Matter of fact, you was married twice. This why you couldn't stay in a relationship, because you was still worried about C Murder. You was sneaking and creeping. I guess your husbands found out and they wasn't too happy about that. And they said, you know what? How about you go be with him? Now that's just me allegedly saying, I don't know, it ain't real. But if I was married to somebody and you was going back and forth to the jailhouse to see somebody and answer their phone calls and we together, I wouldn't be too happy with that either. I'd be like, hey, let that go. But she told on herself. And so in the midst of all that, another girl came out and she said, well, Monica, while you thought you was doing it, boo, I've been there from the jump. I'm like, are we trying to get this nigga out of jail, or are y'all trying to keep him in there? Because at this point, Kim gonna get her purse and say, look, this is too much. I disperse. So what's going on? You know, so then that's when Master B comes back. He apologizes. He's like, you know what? I was just, you know, mother got tied up in some family situations, which I told y'all, they were just hurt because it's like, we've been there for you, but you're giving praise to these other people. And it's just, you know, it's a lot. But, whew, I don't know, child. It's like, ooh, Jesus. It's a whole lot. Well, if it ain't about me, let's keep Miss Kane. All right, y'all. That's all I got for Messy Monday. Like I always say, please hit up my Instagram or my Twitter and give me the mess. Tell me what's going on, how it's going on, send the videos, send all that so we can know what to talk about. Ooh, y'all girls was messy this week. Y'all do too much for me. Anyway, well, like I always say, continue to stay messy because without you, we would have no Messy Monday. All right? God only make one you. If you don't be you, then nobody else will. And I will see you next Monday. Next case.
Whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on.